Treyarch have made it more expensive to upgrade your weapon rarity in Black Ops 7 Zombies, but thankfully this isn't necessarily a bad thing. Previously in Black Ops 6, you had to spend a little bit less salvage earlier in the game to get to green or blue rarity. But what this meant is that everyone basically spawned in with their loadout weapon, and then it was pretty cheap to upgrade its rarity, and then you would just use an Easter egg to get a free ether tool or something like that, and you'd end up with blue rarity, and you'd be at PAP tier 1 or PAP tier 2, and you'd basically be able to use that loadout weapon then for the rest of the game, because you would always be a step ahead of the power scaling of the zombies. Whereas in Black Ops 7, they've made it a bit more expensive in the early game only, but once you get to the late game, it actually balances out and levels out again. And this means that you're a little less incentivized to keep your loadout weapon, and instead, you're more incentivized to spin the mystery box. This works in conjunction with the fact that there are some other ways to get salvage as well. So for example, you can donate weapons to Chompy, or you can do things like the TED trials. But when you're doing this, it's going to cost you points to get those things in the first place, to either activate the trial or to spin the box to get more guns to give to Chompy. And so they're trying to sort of steer and shape the way that you do your resource management of your points and your salvage to ensure that you consider spinning the box and changing your weapons up match to match instead of always using the same thing. So let me know, do you think that this change is a positive one that is going to healthily impact the future of modern zombies? Or are you still just sick of the fact that rarities are even in the game in the first place and you wish that the game would go back to Black Ops 3?